Good evening. My name is Adam Cunningham. My address is on the speaker card. I'm a citizen of Wilsonville, and I am running for a seat on the city council in the next election. I wasn't planning on speaking tonight, but as I was reading over the agenda and watching the pre-council work session, I decided I needed to voice my concerns. I shouldn't just say my concerns, because in the many conversations I've had with a variety of citizens in town, these are concerns that are shared by many of our neighbors. Back in May, the citizens of Wilsonville went to the ballot box and used their collective voice to say no to funding the town center plan. After Measure 3605 failed, I listened to our city council expressing confusion and disappointment about the failed measure. I heard that the council wanted to hear from the community about what caused the measure to fail. Since then, I have not seen any outreach from the city to the public requesting comment on where we stand now on the town center plan. In fact, it seemed like the public was completely ignored. So I was surprised to see the city forging ahead tonight with naming streets in the unfunded town center. The unfunded town center that voters just said no to a couple months ago. We live in a very different world today than we did 5 years ago when the master plan was passed. The world is nearly unrecognizable from where we were. The economy and inflation have had a huge impact on every citizen in our city. The cost of basic needs is crushing many of our neighbors. Just a few days ago, PG&E announced a requested 10.9% increase. That would increase our electricity bills a total of 40% over 3 years. In economically tough times, we should not be planning to siphon $190 million away from schools, public safety, libraries, and other public services. That is not being responsible with our neighbors' money. This will lead to budget strains and shortfalls in those areas, and although our local voters were generous enough to renew a tax levy for our school district, a district that, to remind you, that is currently making $10 million in cuts, the voters' generosity will have a hard time stretching their pocketbooks even more. I implore our city to honestly engage with our citizens, to find out if citizens really want to add over 8,000 people into a small area in our city center. Our citizens have repeatedly stated their concerns about traffic, yet this plan would only further exacerbate the traffic issues that have been created through unprecedented growth in our city. I-5 is an issue, but constantly building out high-density developments only feeds and increases that issue. Our citizens want to see problems fixed before more problems are made. Thank you.